all this north and south zoning, what are they trying to say? Why can't they zone all the power to southeast for interest of equity and fairness? Because as it is now, political manipulation will lead the country nowhere. The North instituted zoning. The same article teamed up with every Northerner to fight Jonathan because of zoning. Having got their pound of flesh, they want to change the goalposts. Politicians, you guys can fool some set of people, but not everybody. Politicians, with their sweet mouth, none of you are good for this country any longer, both in APC and PDP. PDP is at work using Ayo in order to perpetuate northern grip of the presidency in Nigeria. People of the middle belt should be very careful of the antics and political game plan of the North. We should not allow the North use the South and dump us after producing the presidential candidate. As Southerners, we can't be used and dumped by the PDP. We will not accept another 8 years for Fulani as a president. Never. Southerners should beware of verbal agreements with the North. It will not yield any good results. My own take on this is that if a Northern emerged PDP candidate for 2023 election, all Southerners should direct their vote to a party that will come up with a certain candidate. Well, the South should insist on producing a presidential candidate during the primary elections. They should even do primaries before primary on their own to produce a consensus candidate and present only the persons for president and vice president from North Central. Greetings to you all. Hope we're all doing great in our respective locations. To all my amazing subscribers, never give up because great things take time. Please kindly give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. The news in full. Ex-President of the Senate, Dr. Ayosha Ayo, has emerged as consensus candidate for the national chairmanship of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. The Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi Zoning Committee had zoned the position to the north ahead of the opposition party's convention on October 30th to 31st. Ayo, ex-Minister of Internal Affairs from Benue State, was chosen on Thursday after a second meeting of a Northern caucus at Bauchi State Governor's Lodge in Abuja. The three Northern zones presented a candidate each for screening for a consensus candidate. Ayo was chosen as North Central candidate, while former Katsina State Governor Ibrahim Shema and PDP Deputy National Chairman North Senator Suleiman Naf emerged from Northwest and Northeast respectively. Adamawa State Governor Ahmadu Fitiri, who briefed journalists at the end of the meeting, said other candidates agreed to step down for Ayo. He said there is no vanquish and there is no victor in this meeting. We all came out united. Out of the three northern candidates, the three zones produced the candidates themselves in the spirit of unity and togetherness, in the spirit of ensuring that the PDP emerges and benefits from our efforts, so that we can win together for a Nigerians the 2023 general elections. Senator Ayosha Ayo has emerged as a consensus candidate for the North. All of them are immensely qualified, but through discussions and reconciliation, we have emerged with consensus list that was endorsed by the candidates themselves. There was no election and there was no selection. Ayo will be presented to the Southern Caucus, who also met in Benin on Thursday. The Southern Caucus meeting is expected to come up with National Secretary candidates and other offices zoned to them. Fintiri, who is chairman of the 20-man Northern Screening Committee, said the zone will reach out to their colleagues from the South for support at the convention. New Telegraph learned that it was not easy arriving at Ayo as consensus candidate. A source at the meeting said he was made to sign an undertaking that his emergence will not preclude anybody from any of the three zones from contesting the 2023 presidency. Part of the agreement is that if the emergence of a presidential candidate tips the scale in favor of any zone in the north, he will resign and work for the candidate. Ayo, in his acceptance speech, promised to take the PDP back to its winning ways, adding that after the convention, they will work to rebuild the party, to take over power, to rebuild the country. The ex-minister added, "We intend to work together with all the leaders, not only in the north, but across the country, to reposition this country for the next generation of Nigerians." He promised to run an all-inclusive administration as he decried the situation in the country. Ayo said, "We shall work as a team, and I believe with the support of Nigerians who have suffered at the hands of a party that does not exist, a party that does not care for the youths, a party that does not care for anybody but themselves. Victory we shall achieve and administer to this country to the greater glory of God. Today, our currency is the weakest in the world. Even though Somalis are better than us in Africa. Sometimes these politicians don't know that talk are cheap. It is easy to talk to say than to bring it to action. Let us wait and see if truly Ayo will be a man of his word. Please give this video a thumbs up and please hit on the notification button for more updates. I remain your number one news plug. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.